So another thing that I talk to customers a lot about is organizational change management. And to a lot of companies, when they hear that term or they hear the term OCM, they tend to think of communication plans. And that's the first thing that folks go to is, okay, great, we've put together a communication plan. We've sent out a message to the organization to let them know that we've got a cloud mandate in place. We're moving to the cloud, we're all in, this is what we're doing. And then oftentimes that's kind of the end of it. And the expectation is that, directors and managers and other folks within the organization will take the ball, run with it, continue to communicate to their teams, and it will just kind of take off from there. And the thing about organizational change is that is often missed is that really change is internalized on a very individual basis, not on an organizational level. And at that organizational level, it's really truly just the compilation of all of those individual decisions that are made around whether or not they're ready to accept that change that's being presented to them. And so I really think that looking at it through that lens is very different. Thinking about it in terms of each individual within the organization, when they hear this decision that's happening, this new initiative that's taking place in the organization, they're immediately thinking not how does this impact the organization, how cool is this technology, how fantastic is this going to be for my team, I can't wait to get started. That's unlikely to be their first reaction. Their first reaction is to think, what does that mean to me? How does that affect my job? What do I tell my wife or my husband when I go home about how my role is changing? Do I know how my role is changing? Do I still have a role? They're asking those types of questions. And so when you think about change management on that individual level, it really has a powerful impact on how you communicate what's going on to the organization. It's important to recognize that you need to have many different vehicles for communicating, many different modalities. The messaging needs to be focused and intentional, and it really needs to be able to hit that individual and to understand sort of where are they at in terms of acceptance of what's going on, awareness. We talk about the change curve. And so understanding sort of where individuals are in the organization at any given point in time, bringing managers, direct supervisors into the discussion so that they understand how to have those conversations with their employees is incredibly important. It's not just about blanket communication to the company, because every team, every individual on those teams is going to hear and interpret that information very differently.